So, after last week's debacle of me tramping all the way up this hill, getting a bit, not lost, but I certainly went the wrong way. After that debacle, then this week we're going to get out with the Mini 2 and just do some shooting for fun. It's shaping up to be a lovely sunset again, so I'm coming up towards Horwich. Gonna have a look at High Rid first with the drone, and then maybe head up to Rivington Pike. So, that being said, time to get the gear set up, and I'll speak to you in a minute. So we did High Rid, and now we've come up to Winter Hill kind of area. it's a little bit blowy up here. We sent the drone out, had a quick look over the local quarry or stoneworks, and then we've been over to Brown End, I think they call it. There's a chap flying his kite, so I can't go too far north because I don't want to get tangled up with that. And there's quite a strong wind blowing. So I've used 2 batteries up, so we've got a reasonable amount of footage. Took quite a few stills, which we can go through later on. Pretty interesting, the light and the sun. Tried a couple of features I've not used before, the wide angle pano, in addition to the normal pano, and the sphere. So I've never used it. I've seen every man and his dogs put the sphere photos up on Facebook. I've never tried it, so I've took one of those. It'll take forever to do, so we'll just have a look at what that looks like when that's been downloaded from the card. So yeah, the drone's on the dashboard having a rest, and we're just waiting for the sun to go down a little bit more, and we'll go and take some pictures. But if you look over there and I change the exposure, then you'll see that we're getting quite a nice bit of a hazy sunset going on. So I think we'll dig out the proper camera and have a look if we can get a decent picture. Right, prime time or show time. So let's get out there with the camera and tripod, let's get it set up and see what we can come up with. Alright, talk to you in a minute. Right, so this is what we're looking at. Let's see in there. Right, so sun's just about going now. Last third of it going over. It's a bit too cold and windy out there for let me turn face track off, hang on. There we go. Yeah, so a bit too cold and windy out there for hanging about with video and the I'm just watching the sun, sorry. Right, so yeah, as is always, someone parks up next to me, so I get very self-conscious and not wanting to film and talk and take pictures at the same time. It's the photographer's curse. But overall, glad I came out, got some nice shots. As usual, always some kind of trouble. Because I got a 14 to 30 last week, and I just sold my 14 to 24, the one that's 3 times bigger, just to go on the Z6, and thought I'd come out and give it a ride out. So we tested that tonight, very pleased with it, although I'm not quite sure I brought the right lens because I only brought that one lens and not the 24-70 as well. So really at 30mm we're just a little bit too wide, certainly for this shot here. So when we get back to the studio to my little cubbyhole, then we can have a look through the pictures and see what we've got, and we'll have a look at the drone footage as well, and certainly the Quickshots, which is the first time I've tried those. It'll be interesting to see what the panorama's like. I think with the sun having now gone completely, last millimetre of it going behind the horizon over at Southport or wherever that is, I think it's time to head back, get a nice cup of tea, and then download the pictures. So I'll see you back there.